Hello my beautiful souls and welcome to my tarot card channel. If you're new here, my name is Jem and in today's pick card reading, we're going to be discussing why they can't stop staring at you. So in pick card readings, you can view them how you like, you can watch the whole video or watch whatever pile catches your eye, as long as you take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that you have your own free will to make your own decisions. And the way that I read tarot is about self-reflection. It's about showing you the different options you have, and it's also for entertainment purposes. So don't take anything too seriously. Okay, so let's hop into the pile selection. So for pile 1, we have stalking. So there could definitely be someone keeping their eyes on you, while like keeping an eye on what you're up to, what you're doing. Just like maybe stalking like your page, maybe even like in person. And your thumbnail is of this beautiful girl. She's got pink lips, her eyes are blue, she's got like this very thin brown straight hair. She's also a little tan, she's got cute little pink cheeks and beautiful lashes and laid like furrowed brows that are like a little bit like they're like lifted up with like, you know how like people lay down their brows with like gel? That's what it's kind of giving. She also has like her nails done, they look pink. She's wearing like a black long sleeve shirt and you can see her collarbones. Also her room looks like white. So if any of that resonates, please pick pile 1. And then for pile 2, we have the inspired card. So people could be inspired by you. The reason to why people can't stop staring at you, pile 2, could be that they're inspired by you. So if that resonates with you, as well as your image, which is of this beautiful girl. She's got like highlights done. It looks like her natural hair is brown, but she's like gotten it done to either be lighter, maybe like a balayage, heavy highlights. It's that situation. She also has like greenish hazel eyes. She also has beautiful lips, pink blushed cheeks, tiny little nose, tan skin, beautiful body. She looks like she's wearing like some sort of tube top and like silver jewelry. So if that catches your eye, pile 2, please pick pile 2. And then finally, but not least, we have pile 3, which is the infatuated card. So the reason why people can't keep their eyes off of you, pile 3, is because they're infatuated by you. And for your thumbnail, we have this beautiful, gorgeous girl with blue eyes. She's got like dark brown hair, and her hair is very wavy, or very curly, and she has beautiful lips, beautiful eyebrows, nice lashes. She's wearing white and she looks like she's taking this photo in her car, similar to pile 2. So if that resonates, please pick pile 3. Hello my beautiful pile 1s. If you chose the stalking card as well as this image, this will be your reading on why people can't keep their eyes off of you. So, quick little reminder, I do sell personal readings if you ever want to check those out. They are in the bio and in the description. Thank you for listening. Let's hop into your reading. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do primarily Pinterest board, and we are going to have an extended reading on our Patreon, which is also going to be in the description, of where we're going to do some tarot and some index messages. So if you'd like to check that out. Okay, so why can't people keep their eyes off of pile 1? So the first thing I'm getting is that you're very pretty. You're very attractive, you're very pretty. It could be your skin. Your skin is very smooth. People could love your tanned color, the color of your skin. People could love your eye color. People could love your hair, like the thickness of your hair, whether it's very thick or very thin. In like your thumbnail looks on the thinner side. Also, people could love your nails. Maybe you get your nails done. It kind of reminds me of like tips, like French tips. And also her room is looks like very white, very clean. So there could be something about why people can't keep their eyes off of you is that you could be very clean, cleanly. There could be something about like, I was also getting like luxury vibes I was gonna start off by saving Pinterest images, but I was like, you know what? It's a lot more fun when we scroll through it. So today we're gonna scroll. But I did see an image that was like said countryside, rich, and that did come out for you, pile one. So that could be like significant to somebody out there. Anyways, let's see what we have here. So, what did I fucking say? What? Oh, I just said that. I just fucking said that. Clean girl. So why people can't keep their eyes off of you is because of how clean you smell, how clean you look. It's like you just look like a clean girl. There could be something about your wig. Maybe you have like a very realistic wig and people like are like, no way. People are just so shocked that that's a wig. There could be something about that. People could also love your bedding. There could be something about blue bedding. It says being kind is like the best thing in the world. Making other people feel loved and happy is so rewarding. And having people actually like you for being nice to them is the best feeling ever. And it says pinky marshmallow. So why people stare at you, pile one, is because of how nice you are. I think people love how kind and loving you are to even strangers. And I think people feel like just attracted to you in that way. But for you, pile one, why people can't keep their eyes off of you is just because of like how loving and happy you are. And I think just like, again, like how nice you are. So we also have the ivy. We have me writing my silly little poems. We have like a fictional temple. It looks like ancient temple offering to Apollo, something about Apollo. We have unapologetic. We have like eye makeup. There could be something about you wearing this hue of eye makeup that is very unique and people could really love to see it on you. Like maybe it matches your skin very well. There could be something about like silver jewelry or silver like cool tone colors look really good on you. So why people can't stop staring at you is how amazing your makeup, the sparkles you have in your eyeshadow, how there could be something about that. So what else about pile one do people, why they can't keep their eyes off of pile one? Maybe something about your stare. Oh boy. The way you could have like this angelic look to you, or sweet, kind, innocent look, and like look at this person staring and wants to see her face, wants to see her reaction. Look to you. There could be something about someone wearing like an orange sweater and maybe looking like this person. So we got it twice. What chair, enemy, messy hair bun. And then we have two lovers point, a romantic Guam escape. So there could be someone in particular that when they look at you, like when they stare at you, what they envision is a romantic getaway, a romantic escape, maybe like going on vacation with you and having like this, nice vacation. So there could be something about that, like when people look at you, that is what they see. When people see you, when people look at you, they could just like, maybe your spirit animals like a deer, or people see you as like a deer. Boy, people could like see you as this cute little fawn, cute little deer. In the Wild Unknown Tarot, the deer represents like a very loving mother-like figure. So there could be something about that. You don't have to be a woman, by the way. There could just be something about you being very nurturing. So what else do we have for pile 1? So the question is, why people can't stop staring at you? You could be very funny. There could be something about you sitting next to somebody at school and you guys always goofing off. Because we did have, like, previously with the other images we saw, like, it looked like they were in school. So there could be something about being in school, sitting next to each other and goofing off. So why people can't stop staring at you is because you automatically, like, attract attention. There could be something about you being very funny, very goofy, very playful. People really like to mess around with you. People could really like to have fun with you. There could be something about your style, like maybe your hat, maybe the dresses you wear, like going to a beach or something. There could be something about, like, the dress you wear at a beach. There could be something about, it says things that are worth saving for. It says holidays abroad, special health, great mattress, retirement, buying a home, emergency refund, quality, long-lasting clothes, starting a new hobby, your education as an adult, hobbies that bring joy, time-saving application services. And then, oh, that's actually really cute. So there could be something about, like, you could be very smart with your money. You could be smart with what it is that you're saving up for. So when people stare at you, why they can't stop staring at you is there could be something about, like, you make them think when it comes to maybe the conversations you've had, being like, oh, well, you know, I spend my money wisely. There could be something about jellyfishes or SpongeBob, like, because there's jellyfishes on my TV right now, and it makes me think of, like, Bikini Bottom. So there could be something about, like, pile 1, you make people stop and stare. Like, you know that song, Stop and Stare? When people are having conversations with you, I think you really make people think, and when you talk about, like, what you're saving up for and how you're really wise with your money, people stop and think about it. So I think that's something why people can't stop staring at you. I think also it says book the date, and it's a little, like, receipt from, like, a diner, like, or like a restaurant receipt that has the little dates on it. How freaking cute is that? There could be something about restaurants or working at, like, a restaurant, working at, like, some sort of diner or wherever they use this type of, like, receipts or, like, writing down people's orders ordeal. And it also says a wedding. So why people can't stop staring at you is people could be shocked that you're getting married. People could be shocked, people could be in love with you. The reason to why people can't stop staring at you, pile 1, is because people are in love. People, like, there could be something about your first kiss. It says flying fishing trip, Cardinals game, I love you, the proposal, wedding. So there could be something about that. Also, what I was getting was maybe there's something specific about, like, a specific location is, like, at restaurants or at, like, cafes or coffee shops or like someplace with food. People can't help but, like, stare at you. Maybe it's the way you eat is very attractive, or there could be something about people can't stop staring at you because of just how attractive you are. Maybe you're, like, almost very exquisite, or, like, just this eye candy that walks in through the door and it's like, give me a hamburger. So people are just like, oh my god, who is this? Who is this pile 1 that we speak of? So it says, have a good life or die, I don't care. People could be staring at you because of your outlandish, like, comments, or just really funny, like, blunt, like, things you say to people that people could just, like, maybe some people get offended, but other people find it so funny how authentically you are yourself. I was also just getting with this is, like, she's like, I don't care. So there could be something why people stare at you is they're kind of just, like, shocked. There could be people, like, shocked that just came out of your mouth, or people could be shocked that the way you like how you answer things could be funny. And people could find it funny. For some of you, what is why people can't stop staring at you? There could be something about like the movies you watch, maybe the hobbies you have. There could also be something about maybe you always have some fun activity to do, and people could be like staring at you because they're like just shocked that you're always up to something fun, and people could be wanting to like join you. Like for example, I think this is like a little movie night in the city. So there could be something about that, like maybe you've done this before. They're also watching, I don't know what movie this is. It kind of looks like, it looks familiar though. So there could be something about that, or I'm also kind of getting like people could be staring at you because maybe they, like maybe you show up like alone, but you're still like, you like take yourself out on dates and love to like treat yourself to fun little activities, even if like maybe you don't have like certain friends that are available that day, that it's almost like people will look at you and then they're like, oh, I would love to be friends with this person. I'd love to be friends with that person. And maybe like they go out of their way to like introduce themselves to you and, you know, ignite that friendship or even relationship. So there could be something about why people stare at you is because they're just like, they look at you and they're like, I want to be friends with her. I want to be friends with 𝑝𝑒𝑒𝑒. You just always have like some fun activities going on. What else about 𝑝𝑒𝑒𝑒𝑒? There could be something about your tattoo. People could really love your waist tattoo. You could also be very sexy. We also have this little like black interior of a house. It's also giving me like tropical, with these little bowls here. This is giving me like, this is kind of giving me like Nigerian. There could be something about why people can't stop staring at you is because of maybe your home. You could have a really beautiful home. Maybe you guys have really beautiful interiors in your home. Or like the way you decorate could be very unique and people can't stop staring at your beautiful home. What else do we have here? I was getting also cake. People, you guys could be very creative, but I'm also people can't stop staring at your flat stomach. I was also getting though like your cake, your booty. People can't stop staring at you, 𝑝𝑒𝑒𝑒, because of your booty. But there could be something about you also having like a flat stomach or a beautiful stomach. There could be something about your elegant dresses. People can't stop staring at you because of your elegant dresses. We also do have marriage again. So some people could be shocked that you're getting married, or people can't stop staring is because like when they look at you, they can't like, they're just like, I want to say they can't envision getting married. So, but I didn't mean to say that. That's just kind of what came out. But there could be something about people are just like, oh, I remember you when you were younger. I can't believe it. The time has flew by this quickly to the point now that you're getting married. So there could be something about that. If that doesn't resonate, you don't have to take it. It says, in my own little world. So people could feel like you're in your own world. People could be looking at you because they feel like you're in your own world. There could be something about like you eat a lot of protein-based things, so people could be staring at you because of your diet. So, like people could wonder like how you're able to eat all, or like take in all that protein, or how you're able to eat so healthily. People could also be staring at you because of your perfume. I was getting like how good you smell. There could be something about like a really nice boat. Maybe people can't stop staring because of your boat. Like you could have a nice boat. I'm definitely getting heavy dress vibes. There could be something about you in a dress. People could can't stop staring at you because of maybe your dog. You could have a really cute little dog with you. I'm getting like a purse dog, like one of those dogs that you could fit in like a little purse. People could also, I'm not only getting, are you clean, but I'm also getting, there could be something about sea turtles, because there's some on my screen right now. There could be something about you being so organized and neat and having beautiful handwriting. People may just love to like see what you're up to or just look at what you're doing because it's just like satisfying to see. It's satisfying to look at. It's like you're so organized and clean, and it's just like very satisfying. And you also smell really good. It's just like a comforting, satisfying, like, there could be something about you posting photos on Instagram that are very satisfying, maybe videos that are very satisfying, and that's why people can't keep their eyes off you. I was also getting with this card, this reminded me of like more like online stalking rather than like in person. So there could be something about people like stalking your page, your Instagram, and what they see is what they like they like what they see. That's what I meant to say. There could be something about like your Instagram being super clean and it like this clean aesthetic, or your videos, they just all look super like aesthetically pleasing. I think you're also aesthetically pleasing, pile 1. So that is what I have for you. What else do we have? It could be something about your vulnerability. It says people can't stop staring at you is because of maybe the way you confess something. There could be something that says, can I confess something? It says, your smile is the prettiest smile I've ever seen. So there could be something about your smile. Your smile could be very captivating, pile 1. People can't stop staring at you because of your smile. There could be something about your milkshakes. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours, and they're like, it's better than yours. I can teach you what you have to judge. There could be something about your hair, the waves in your hair. Bad things are going to happen, that's non-negotiable. What is it? How to deal with it? You'll be really good at dealing with difficult situations. But yeah, that is what I have for you, pile 1. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in one of the next ones. Bye! Hello, my beautiful pile 2s. If you chose this card as well as this image, this will be your reading on why people can't stop staring at you. So, quick little reminder, I do sell personal readings. If you're ever interested, it's in the link in the bio as well as in the description. And we are going to have a extended reading to this pile as well on my Patreon. So make sure to check it out. Thank you for listening. Let's hop into your reading. So we're going to hop into your Pinterest board. So we are going to be doing Pinterest board today, and in the extended, we're going to be doing tarot cards and some index messages. So the first thing that I have for you, pile 2, why people can't keep their eyes off of you is because you inspire them. You bring this new drive to life, and you inspire them to pursue their dreams, to pursue their destiny, to pursue what makes them happy, their purpose. The first thing we have is destroy the idea that you have to be consistently working or grinding in order to be successful. Embrace the concept that rest, recovery, and reflection are essential parts that are part of the process towards a successful and happy life, which is so motherfucking true, okay? The reason to why rest and reflection is so important is because if you were to just work all day and be distracted by the consistent grind, sometimes you don't even realize that what you are working hard on isn't exactly leading you down the path you want to go. So for example, let's say you want to pursue your dreams. Whatever your dreams are, let's say your dreams is to do social media, right? But you're like, I need a new phone, or I need to, have money first, or a new place first, or X, Y, and Z first before I can start social media. So then you grind your life and you're working so hard towards this job, but you realize that it's not bringing you happiness, and you're letting that idea of feeling like you are not good enough at this moment get in the way. And that's why it's good to reflect, take a step back on like your rest days and be like, how can I redirect my energy and my hard work towards what I actually want to be doing in life, rather than spending all my time and energy into something that's not even a top priority. So there could be something about what's so beautiful about reflection is how you are able to redirect yourself into the path you want to go by just taking a break, by just stepping back and looking at it from a bigger picture. It's about trusting yourself, and it's about trusting and having faith in your abilities. So I hope that helped somebody out there. So why else do people stare at pile 2? So first we're going to talk about your thumbnail. So the first reason to why people stare at you, pile 2, is people could really love your hair. People could love your highlights. People could love your lips, the volume of your lips. People could love your eye color, your eyelashes, your cute little face. There could be something specific about silver jewelry, the way that silver jewelry looks on your skin. I was also kind of getting maybe like tube tops. People really love when you wear tube tops. Why people are staring is because of your tube tops. And I think you're just like, you're stunning. So let's see what else we have. It says, lucky me, I see ghosts. And then we have games here. It says, I'm hardcore now. There could be something about you being like hardcore. Maybe you changed like your style. There could be something about your haircut. Maybe you guys have like a butterfly haircut. So what else do people, there could be something about your hair being super smooth and like soft. Maybe your heels, why people stare at you is because of the heels that you wear. You could be really good at note taking. There could be something about you having a cute little wiener dog. There could be something about that. There could be something about seeing you at like a carnival. Like a county fair. And seeing you in the sunset. There could be something about why people stare at you is like you look so beautiful in the sunset. There could be something about that. I was just getting like county fair, like people see you at the county fair and maybe you want to win some prizes with you. I wanted to say the expression, play stupid game, win stupid prizes. I don't know where that's coming from, but it says clean like a maid. There could be something about you being very cleanly, very clean. It says hit them with the cool and move on. Why people stare at you is there could be something about you letting things go. There could be something about you maybe being a little bit passive-aggressive, because this is giving me passive-aggressive. If that's not the case, it could just be that, like, you just don't really care. You're kind of just like, whatever, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm more focused on myself. I'm more focused on my goals. I'm more focused on my dreams. And then we have, in order to love yourself, you cannot hate the experiences that shaped you. So why people stare at you is there could be something about you loving your past and loving even the most difficult experiences that you faced. And people could be shocked by you saying that. People could be staring at you because they're like shocked. They need a second to take it in. So it could be something about that. People could be staring at you at the way you wake up. You could look really pretty like when you wake up or when you're like a sleepyhead. People could love staring at you while you're sleeping. Why people can't stop staring at you is like you're sleeping beauty. You literally sleep and you're beautiful while you do it. There could be something about your the way you decorate your diary or your journals. People could be very inspired by your talent, your your artistic, creative abilities. People could be, that's so cool. It's like a little QR code for the song. How fucking sick is that? People could be inspired by, like, why else people stare at you could be you remind them of like a song. There could be something about like a specific song, maybe like Ariana Grande, like a song of this song, or Deeper's Wells by Casey Musgrave. So these songs, there could be something about these songs, if you guys want to pause and read what it says on the page, but there could be something about these messages on here that could resonate with you. What else? People could be staring at your yoga poses. There could be something about you doing downward dog. Or you could like stretch at like the gym or something. Hello? It won't let me, I'm just gonna have it like this. There could be something about you doing like a yoga pose or yoga poses, and people could like to stare and watch you. You just look really good at everything you do. But people could like to see you in this position, in this little pose, doing yoga poses. It says, me every day since the phone might actually be the problem. There could be something about like why people stare at you. Pile 3 is maybe you're like somebody who's not really on your phone a lot. You could be someone that is not addicted to their phone like everybody else. There could be something about you stepping away from the cell phone and, you know, spending time with yourself and enjoying life with yourself and not chasing short-term dopamine. There could be something about you having like a good relationship with your phone and not like why people stare at you is because they're like inspired with the habits that the good habits you have with yourself and the way that you've shaped your bad habits. So there could be something about modern art. You could look like straight modern art. You could look very modern. There could be something about this table. I don't know, just like highlighted it. It says to heal is to feel. People could stare at you with how you express your emotions. So why people could stare at you and can't stop staring at you is like when they see you expressing your emotions. There could be something about people looking at you when you're sad or when you're super happy. It's like people love to see your reactions. People love to see your emotions and your emotes, almost like your facial reactions to things. But there could be something about like you are also healing and people love to stare at you and watch you grow and heal. There could also be something about you feeling your emotions. People love to stare at you and maybe be there to support you while you feel your emotions. There could be something about, like it says, pink strawberry whip shots for Valentine's Day. We also have detachable racer jacket. We have this little image here. Every time I see something like this reminds me of like old money, having like old money, being very wealthy. People could be staring at you. Maybe you have like a little balcony, like a window balcony or something, and maybe you sit on like your fire escape and you just have your little meals, like you get like hamburgers and some Coke and fries, and you just like watch the street and like the cars driving by, and people could be staring at you. Like you may not even see or may not notice like people stare at you while you're up there. You're like entertainment. You just like stand out from the crowd because you're different. And they don't see that often. So it's unique. It's like Pile 2 is thriving and actually living life and actually enjoying life. And people aren't used to that. So that's what I'm getting. That's why people stare at you. Another thing is people could be staring at you because of your unsent messages. Maybe there's some people that you haven't been responding to, and they're kind of just like staring at you because they're like, when are you going to respond to my message? Maybe there's people looking at like your socials if they're not seeing you in person. There could also be something about people feeling like shot by Cupid's arrow. So like the reason to why they're staring at you, Pile 2, is because they're in love with you. It's because they're, they're infatuated by you. There could be something about the way you speak could be very unique. There could be something about your accent. Your ass. I didn't even mean to say that, but that came out. There could be something about your accent. There could be something about the way you say things. Maybe you have a funny way of saying things that people really love. We also have I will love you always. There could be a specific person that's here that we're getting that will love you always, and the reason to why they stare at you is because they love you. We also have, I think this is Harry Potter. Am I tripping? Or no, it's a medieval England street, medieval street in Europe. So it could be something about this could be significant to you guys in some way. There could be something about cookies. Maybe you're sweet like a cookie. Or people could like to eat your cookie. We have, there could be something about someone fantasizing that. We also have, it even amazed me that I get everything that I want. So there could be something about why people stare at you is because people are shocked on just how lucky you are, pile 2. And what they don't realize is like, you are so unique, so different, you stand out from a crowd, and that is why everyone stares at you. And you get everything that you've ever desired because you just manifest it into reality. You put in the hard work, you take action towards it. And it's like, I'm not lucky, I'm just disciplined. That's the difference. So I think you have definitely a very intimidating amount of good luck or amount of blessings. I think that's what it is. So that's why everyone keeps staring at you. Pile 2. What else? What else is the reason to why people stare at pile 2? There could be something about like your yard. Maybe you sit on like the porch with your dog and you drink like a glass of wine and people are just like wondering what you're up to. I was also getting get great at life. I think there's something about, if you guys want to pause and read this for a sec, there could be something about this in a message in here for you, but there could be something about the way you live life, the way that you're great at living and enjoying and loving life. Pile 2. What else do we have for pile 2? There could be something about your nose contour. People could be staring because of your nose contour. If my future house is in a castle, I don't want it. There could be something about the way you relax, maybe drinking some wine. People like to watch you drink. There could be something about that. People stare at you because of your outfits. You could have really cute, aesthetically pleasing outfits. There could be something about like natural, neutral colors. You could have really beautiful curly hair. People could just love, like, there could be something about a knitted sweater or like your long nails and your like jewelry. It says neutral fall. People could also be staring at you because of, you could be like in your room and just dancing to yourself and like singing on the top of your lungs and just enjoying life. And there could be people that maybe hear you, and when you like walk out of the room, they like stare at you. Or there could be something about people stare at you because maybe they envision this, like they envision this type of personality, you having this type of personality. It says my revenge will be artistic, not personal. It says self-love is the highest frequency that attracts everything you desire. I need to go to Italy. I need to go to Paris, New York, France, X, Y, and Z. It says trouble. I just thought of double trouble. There could be something about you having like a friend, a sister, a partner that's like your double trouble. It says my heart is with you always. And then we have this cute little top here. There could be something about you wearing like slim fitted cute tank tops. People could be wondering how you're able to drink certain types of alcohol or like keep down certain types of alcohol. There could be something, I'm just saying that because like this shot, sometimes shots are like disgusting, so there could be something about that. We have me thinking about having an everything shower, drinking tea, wearing fresh, clean clothes, laying in bed and reading a book and sleeping. People could be, or there could be something about you maybe no longer drinking and like cutting this out of your life. There could also be something about why people keep staring at you is because maybe the amount of fruits you buy and like nobody else eats this many vegetables and fruits. People could be really inspired by that. You could also just have really cute aesthetic little like what are they? Like you bring cute little party like snacks to different things and people are like, oh my god, this is so freaking cute. They're just shocked like how nice everything you touch becomes. It says my success is inevitable. That's why people are staring at you. Is your success is inevitable. It says hot girl affirmations and you're a hot girl. That's why people are staring. So I hope that helps. Pile 2, thank you so much for watching. Again, we are going to have an extended if you'd like to hear some more messages about this reading. And I'll see you in one of the next ones. Bye! Hello my beautiful Pile 3s. If you chose the Infatuated card, as well as this image, this will be your reading on why people can't stop staring at you. So, before we hop into the reading, if you guys are interested, I do offer personal readings, and we are also going to have an extended reading to this pile. If you'd like to check that out on my Patreon. Thank you for listening. Okay, let's hop into your reading. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go through Pinterest board today, and on Patreon I'm going to do some tarot cards and index messages. So first, let's see what Pinterest has to say. So this is what we have. The first thing I wanted to say with your thumbnail, Pile 3, why people can't stop, why they can't stop staring at you is because of your eyes, your eye color. People really love your eye color. It could also be your lips. There could be something about like people like thinking that you have very kissable lips. I'm also getting with your hair color, there could be something about like people really loving your hair color. You could have brown hair color and it's like a chocolate brown that people could really find attractive. I'm also kind of getting like your stare. Like why people can't stop staring at you is because of your stare. Like you stare intently back at them. So there could be something about you, like when they make eye contact with you, they like stop and they continue to stare at you. So they like to there could be something about wanting to make eye contact with you. So we have, I have nothing to wear. So there could be something about you always having like the best outfits. Your outfits could always be on point, looking really cute. And there could be something about you being like, I have nothing to wear, even though you have tons and tons of clothes to choose from. So there could be something about that. We have this image here. This gives me like modeling outfit, or didn't even mean to say modeling outfit. This is giving me modeling, like somebody who's in front of a white backdrop and she's modeling. So there could be something about like why people can't keep their eyes off of you, Pile 3s, because you look like a model. You look like you could model. There could be something about maybe you literally are a model. For some of you, there could be something about maybe at like an office. Specifically, people can't stop staring at you at like the workplace or at the office. Or maybe at like school, but this gives me more like office vibes. We also have this beautiful kitchen here and like living room. There could be something about your vanity, and I'm just getting like you could be really good at your makeup, so like people can't stop staring at you because of your makeup. It says, because in the end we all just want someone who chooses us over and over again over everyone else under any circumstances. There could be something about people stare at you because that's what they want with you. There could be like someone in particular that wants to choose you over and over and over again under any circumstances. So there could be someone that's like has their eye on you, that's infatuated by you, pile 3, that is like in love with you and sees you as their like hubby, wifey, forever partner. We also have little like these girls here, I think playing like a game night or something. There could be something about why people can't stop staring at you is because there could be something about your outfit, like during more of like a relaxing setting, you're still wearing something that is more extravagant rather than casual. And so people could like when you pull up, you're like, I'm here to dress up. I'm not here to, dim my light. I'm here to stand out. And that's why people can't stop staring at you, is because of your extravagant outfits. So what else do we have? There could be something about cupcakes. We have little fruits here. Some of you guys could be like French. There could be something, he's got like a little like, I wanted to say toupee for a second, but I forgot what those, like a little French hat, and it's a little cat holding flowers. There could be, I'm just getting like lover boy with this cat here. There could be something about why people can't stop staring at you is because they love what they're seeing. They love the real you. There could also be something about you could just be like this kitty cat, like just really sweet lover here. There could be something about maybe your pets. Maybe there could be someone really specific. Maybe someone out there like walks their cat, like has like a leash for their cat. There could be something about you being on like some sort of balcony in like Italy, just drinking. We keep getting like Italian vibes a little bit. Just like drinking some wine over the balcony, and some people could maybe have seen you just chilling and like people love to watch you. We also have people could love the photos you post online. People could love to see your tummy, or your, maybe something in particular is why people can't stop staring at you is because of your waist, your hips, your tummy. We also have no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. And it says, push me, God, I want the life we talked about. And I love my job, I love my job, I love my job. So, and it says, that bitch couldn't even take my place even if I gave it to her. It says, the vibes I bring this year. Babe, what's wrong? You've hardly touched your potential. So why people can't stop staring at you, pile 3, is because of your undying potential. I think you don't let anybody make you feel inferior, even if people are testing you, even if people are trying to get your reaction or trying to make you react. You just you don't stoop to their level. You just let it go, you walk away, and you just don't contact them anymore. And you're like, I know my worth. I think pile 3, why people can't stop staring at you is because you know your worth. You know that you can accept and take in what people say about you, because their definition only matters if you were unsure about how you felt about yourself. Let me say that again. If someone is saying that you are X, Y, and Z, like they're trying to label you, the only reason why that would ever affect you is because you were unsure yourself. So when you are sure of who you are, which is actually, no, I'm not that way, but guess what? I don't have to prove it to you.
If you want to project a version of me that doesn't, match who I actually am, that's not my fucking problem. That's not my problem. Guess what? You just lost an opportunity to meet a really amazing person, which is me, bitch. So it's just giving that energy. Like, you're like, I don't need to explain myself to nobody. I don't need to explain myself. I don't need to allow people to label me. I don't have to consent to allow people to make me feel inferior. I can just let it go. I could brush it off my shoulders and know that it does not define my worth. There could be something about you having strong faith, and maybe you have like a good relationship with God or your spirit guides or the universe, and you and the universe are working hard to work towards, what it is that you want in life. And the universe is like, I got your back. We are working towards this. We got this. You could also be like having a hard time with your job. There could be something about that. People could be staring at you because you're just bringing the vibes. You're bringing this vibe of like, I don't need you, bitch. I got this. Fuck y'all. I know I'm the attention, like center of the attention. I know that I haven't even touched my potential yet. Like, Pather, you haven't even touched your potential. The reason to why people keep staring at you is because they know that you deserve more. They know that you are reaching for the tippy tops of the mountain. You are reaching so far, and you are going to get there because you're working your way up there. And the universe is like, babe, keep going. You hardly touch your potential. So that's what I have with that. What else why people stare at you? There could be something about your skin color. People could stare at you because of your beautiful skin. People could be staring at, what I want is to be a powerful woman. You don't have to lose the girl to be a woman. There could be something about you being a very powerful woman, pile 3. The reason to why everybody stares at you is because of your power. You are a powerful woman. It says you can't replace a woman that gives you both wifey and best friend vibes. That shit's rare. And you're not replaceable. Like, no one can replace you. You are like no other, pile 3. We also have, you surprise me, girl. Soon they'll mean nothing to you. There could be something about walking away from somebody. So people could be staring at you is because they could be wondering like how you're able to handle walking away from something that's not serving you. It could be like a job. It could be a relationship. It could be like just a like loved one. I don't know. But it says I don't do revenge. So, and it says I'm starting a new life. You could be starting a new life. Maybe you could be going to like law school or just working really hard towards your studies, working really hard towards your dream job. And there could be, this could be a specific message. You know, in the movie where this guy's kind of like, he's like smart, but he like makes her feel very dumb. Like he constantly is like questioning her intelligence constantly. And making her feel like less than, or that she's not good enough to enter. It's like, you got into Harvard. Like, just like questioning her intellect. And turns out she's actually 10 times smarter than he was. So there could be something about you letting go of, there could have been maybe a pretty looking boy or pretty looking person that kind of made you feel a little bit stupid. And know that, sometimes that also just comes from our own insecurity. Like, it wouldn't have bothered us in the first place if we didn't already question our intelligence. If somebody was trying to make us sound like saying that we were stupid in some way, if we were 100% sure and being like, no, I'm actually really smart, so it's funny that you would think that, because that's not the case at all, then you wouldn't let that type of stuff pierce your skin. So there could be something about that, and maybe letting go of like this this negative energy of needing to prove yourself to a love interest. So we have shush bitch, I'm healing. There can be something about why people are constantly staring at you is because you've grown up, you've changed, you've made this drastic, intense change, pile 3. There can be something about you also healing. There could be something about like your yoga poses. We also have me, success, skincare, traveling, self-growth, confidence, money, strong relationships. These could be all things of why people stare at you is because you're successful. Because you've been traveling. People could have been like, oh my god, pile 3 is always traveling. Pile 3 is super confident. Pile 3's got a lot of money. Like their skin looks so nice. They're growing. They have strong relationships. Like people want to be you, pile 3. And what else do we have? It says 90% of life is confidence. There could definitely, people are staring at you because of your confidence. People are staring at you because of the confidence you have in yourself. And if you feel like that doesn't resonate with you, let me give you a piece of advice that I've learned. Is you build confidence in something when you do it over and over and over and over again. Confidence is like a skill that you build when you, like for example, when you start something new, you're going to feel like, oh my god, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't feel that confident in it. I don't really know. When you're first starting, it's okay. You're not going to feel confident. You're going to feel awkward. You're going to feel uncomfortable. That's part of the process. Think about a bird falling out of its nest. It's awkward. It's uncomfortable. It's like not perfect. They fall out the nest. Maybe they get stuck in, the tree. They hit the ground. Like, it's awkward. It's uncomfortable. But guess what? They do it over and over and over. And every single time, it's awkward. It's uncomfortable. It's weird. And they keep doing it over and over and over until they take flight. Until they finally start to fly. So, pile 3, confidence isn't something you just have right off the bat. Confidence is something that when you start to do something over and over again, you'll start to build confidence in that. You'll start to feel more confident in yourself. And confidence is also not only like do you get confident in what it is you do, but you also build confidence in yourself as just like from doing your own healing and understanding that and reminding yourself that you're not perfect. You're not perfect. Life is uncomfortable. And guess what? Sometimes you're going to feel uncomfortable talking to people. Sometimes you're going to, slip up on your words, say, like, sometimes you're going to say something you don't mean, make mistakes, make some failures. And that's all part of the process. Just because you make those different things doesn't mean you're any less confident. And so speak with your chest up, speak loudly, and say what it is. Get that shit off your chest, say what you want to say. You could have this energy from this girl from 𝑸𝑋𝑒𝑄𝑟𝑒. I forgot what her name is. But you could just be very confident in yourself. You could be someone who speaks up for themselves. You could be someone that takes no shit from anybody. And so pile 3, why people stare at you is because you have confidence. You are confident. And people are like, and you're not afraid to take up space. Listen here, women, specifically to my female audience, this is what I want to say, because I understand where you may be coming from if this is something that you struggle with, is sometimes they have the whole stigmatization of how women were socialized to be quiet, to wait till somebody's, done talking, or to not speak up for yourself, or to let it go, or to you're just overreacting, or X, Y, and Z, all these different things that just like basically make you feel like what you're feeling is not okay, or you can't trust yourself, or you have to just sit in a little box, be quiet, and shut up, basically. Well, guess what? We're not gonna fucking do that anymore. We're not going to think that way either, okay? We're going to let all those rooted beliefs in the past, if we felt that way in the past, that's okay. But we're not going to feel this way from the present moment on. We are done trying to make other people feel comfortable. Fuck them bitches. Fuck them bitches. Okay? I'm done trying to make you comfortable. If you're upset, that's your fucking problem. Bitch. Not my fucking problem. I will speak up for myself. Repeat after me. I will speak up for myself. I will take up space. I will ask for things. I will ask for help. I will speak up and say what is bothering me and not care to make it uncomfortable for them. Repeat after me. I do not care if I make other people uncomfortable. It's not my problem. I'm being who I'm meant to be, and I'm here to take up space. Okay? Hope that helped somebody out there. But this is why people stare at you, is because you are confident, you are all about yourself, and you love being yourself. There could be something about also. It says, I'm slowly becoming the person I should have a long time ago. You're evolving, pile 3. Every time I think of pile 3, I always think of change. I always think of growth, because the number 3 to me represents growth. So, yeah, that's what I have for you, pile 3. If you want to look at anything else here, there could be something here for you. But we are going to do an extended if you'd like to check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in one of the next ones. Bye!